don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and we're back for another video review. Today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Power of the Primes Elita 1. This is a Hasbro figure, and I just happened to run across this at my local Target. You guys know I don't normally get mainline stuff in any type of a timely manner, and I know this has already been done. I'm pretty sure it's Wave 2. I really wish they would put somewhere on this box, Wave 1, Wave 2, whatever, just so we had a general idea. But I digress. Here we have a picture of the box on the front. You can see all this. Side of the box looks like this. Back of the box you get your product shots, transforms in 12 steps. Yeah, all this good stuff. Apparently she's got the feet with her, so I guess that's good. Side of the box looks like that. Top of the box and bottom of the box don't need anything. Alright, so what do you say we crack this bad boy open and see what we get. So, out of the packaging, she's an interesting little character. She's a Hasbro figure, most definitively. She's very light. Accessories wise, she comes with this matrix thingy. What do you call those? The combination thing, whatever it is. Yeah. She comes with 2 feet that are cast in this black plastic, and it's kind of glossy plastic. So, and she's got these little things here so she can put them on her wings, or she can hold them as weapons, or, you know, however the hell. There's ways of doing it. She gets 2 of them. She comes with a collector's card, and she comes with a set of instructions. Both the collector's card and the instructions were behind the paperwork in the box, so I almost lost them. But, yeah. Let's see here. One other thing, out of the box, this leg right here, this is a connecting pin. Can you all see that right there? It connects to this port right here, and that locks the leg in place. Well, on mine, it wasn't locked in. And there's also a, however well you can see it, in there, that little white tab right there locks in underneath a little clip, right, which again you can't see, right here, and it keeps the leg stable. So these 2 things have to be on. Out of the box, she wouldn't stand, and I couldn't figure out why until I started messing around with the legs. Alright, so what do you say we take a closer look here at this girl? For a Hasbro figure, it's not horrible as far as the color scheme. She's got pretty little blue eyes, as you can see. She's got that yellow looking thing on the top of her head. She's got an Autobot sticker that is an actual sticker, and it's already peeling. Yeah. She's got a sticker right here. This looks like paint, this charcoal color. I'd say this is white paint for her abdomen. That's plastic, that's plastic. We've got some paint right here. That's orange. This is another accessory that she came with. She gets 2 of them. And they just plug into the wings. Just be aware. Let's see here. Coming down the figure, we get plastic, sticker, maybe? Is that tampograph or sticker? I think that's sticker. Here's a sticker. It's pretty shiny, but it's not the best sticker ever was. Let's see, I'd say that's white paint for her shoes. Let's see, the side of the figure looks like this. That white paint comes through and we got a little sticker right there. There's that sticker I was telling you about earlier. The back of the figure looks like this, and it rotates. So, yeah. What do you say we cover her articulation right now? The head is on a ball joint. I can see it, but I doubt you all can for the angle. It goes all the way around. This is thin plastic. I mean, it's almost light piped. It's so thin. The arms are on a ratchet. You can actually see the ratchet right there. They go out all the way so she can go whee. Now obviously she's not going to be able to do a 360 because of the wings, but without the wings she would have the capacity to do a 360. She has a mushroom peg right here which you can see, which allows for bicep rotation, no problem. The hands are a fixed piece. Yeah, they're just fixed. Let's see, the waist. Come on now. It's cut. It looks like it should rotate, but it's not going to. So, if the waist rotates and I just can't seem to do it, it could be user error. Let's call it at that. The hips are on this ratchet system right here. She can easily do the full Chinese splits, forward and back, not quite the full American. Okay, and my thing here popped out on the other side. That's a design flaw. She has a mushroom peg right here at the upper thigh, right aside from the hip, gives full rotation. The knee can get you, yeah, that's 90. And the feet can go up. That's basically just to cover the transformation port, or the combination port. Let's see here. Get back in there. Alright. And the thing here rotates the wings if that serves you some purpose in some way. Alright. I think I'm going to need to pull out Silverbolt and compare her to him so we can see what he's like. I'm not sure where my Cyclonus is, so yeah. Okay, these little things here, she can hold them as weapons, although it's kind of grudgingly. So put these back in here where they belong. Alright. She is a Voyager class figure, and the highest point on her stands at right about 7 inches, I would say. Pretty close. Width wise, shoulder to shoulder, I got it, alright, so I'm going to have to eyeball this because it's not going to be from here to here, it's going to be from these little points that stick out on her shoulders, and I'd say that's 3 1/4. Now, wingtip to wingtip, we're looking at 6 1/2. Depth wise, let's see here, 3 1/2. And you should not have any problem. Remember, this is the part with your shelf, so yeah, 3 1/2. You should be plenty easy to get her in there. Size comparison wise, here she is with the Last Night Bumblebee and a Classics Prime mold, just to give you a sense of scale here. Okay, here she is with animated RC, and where is Black Arachnia? Here she is. Alright, I guess it makes sense to have the the girls all on screen together. Stand, woman, stand. This is your moment to shine. Stand. Okay. Let's see here. What else do I have that's worth anything to compare to? Here it is with an Iron Factory Starscream and a Prime. Don't you ever do that again. I'm the only one that gets to be the scale of the Primes. Nemesis, I'm sorry. You better be. Okay, do you want to be scaled now? Is that a female bot? Yes. I didn't know they made those. That's a whole discussion for a whole nother time. Here. And there it is with Nemesis Prime. That's a good look for Optimus. We need to do that more often. Alright, yeah, we're done with this. We're done when I say we are. Get out of here. Ah! Here Elita 1 is scaled, Voyager size Elita 1, scaled with, I think this is Age of Extinction Optimus from the movies, a Classics Prime, and my Hasbro Prime with the, it's not the SND, it's the other kit, whatever it is. But yeah, here she is with another set of primes that I have. I mean, you don't really realize exactly how many primes you have until you start pulling them out and trying to do stuff with them. And I'm not sure this is all the ones I have, but wow. Here she is with some mainline Hasbro figures, Galvatron, Abominus, and whatever that guy's name is. So before I transform Elita 1, I wanted to take a look at Silverbolt and her together to see if there was any shared engineering. And I'm not getting shared engineering from this. They may be the same mold, heavily retooled. I know she favors at least some not Galvatron, but whatever his name is, the other guy that was made from this mold. If they are the same, then it is an extremely heavy retool all the way around. Yeah, I think we'll be able to tell more about it once we're in combined mode. I know she's a retool of the Starscream that they did for this line, but I just wanted to bring that up to your all's attention to start with. So, I have transformed this thing once, and there are at least a couple of places where we have issues. We'll get to them. Go ahead and move the feet up. That's one of the first things you can do. Open up these flaps here. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Pull the back, spin it around. We'll need that. Go ahead and turn the head around at this time. We'll need that too. Let's see here. We can extend this up. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but it'll work. Collapse the legs together at the knee there, and they'll just slide right up. They're on that hinge right here. They just collapse right together. Now there's a pin and a port right here that you can connect the legs together. Right here, just like that, and they're quite solid. When you connect them, they're quite solid. So that's a good thing. Go ahead and bring them on up and wiggle them until you can get them to combine with that. Bring your wings down and they will just sit. When done properly, that will line up just like that and it'll look really good. Go ahead and bring your head down, or your nose cone down, bring these around, and they will just pin. There's a pin if you can see it right there, and a port right here. They just pin together just like this. Alright, now up to this point we have a nice coherent, oh, you can bring down flaps, nice coherent jet mode. Okay, bring around your arms, and there are, you can see that little white pin, it's going to go into that port right there, and there is a port right here that this pin right here is going to go into. Let's go ahead and bring those down and around and see if you can get it in there. There's that, and there's that. So that one's in there. Let's see if we can do this other one. Bring that in, connect your port right there, hook that in, and voila. It is solid, it is stable, it has faux landing gear right there. Yeah, let's see, where's my tape measure? Here it is. It is coming in at 8 inches, almost exactly to the tip here. Wingtip to wingtip, the measurement should not change. 6.5. Height wise, let's see here, 3 inches, maybe just a smidge over 3. Let's see here. Here it is with a transformed silver bolt. And again, looking at the two together, they don't transform the same. They don't. There are some significant changes and differences here. So yeah, if they're the same, it'll have to show up in combined mode. Let's see here. Here it is next to Classics Optimus. Here it is next to Movie Hound. And here it is next to Crappabee. Alright, let's get her into combined mode. So to transform Elita into combined mode is not difficult, but it does require you knowing kind of what you're doing. The first thing you do is you come here and you unlock these flaps, which allows you to rotate this fist. It does really. Just rotate it inwards, and then you collapse this back down. It's on a hinge, and it'll pin together right here. This gives you your combiner port. So open this up, rotate it back so that you can get to this thing. Rotate it inward, pull this back, and connect. And that's basically the legs. Come down here, lift the head up, pull this head out, push that head in, reconnect your chest. Okay, go ahead and rotate your wings around here. Is that right? No, I think I got backwards. I think they stay, yeah, they stay just like this. Okay, push them in place. Now, for the legs, unlock, unlock, collapse inward all the way, collapse inward all the way, so that the red here will be facing outwards, as you can see. Alright, there is a clip right here that's going to go into a port right there. Get everything lined up and just push it together. It'll snap in place. There's a very good sound to that snap. It's what you want. Come up here, you can bring those down. They just add a little bit extra stability. The head here will pin in right here, but before you do that, bring up your little flaps right here so that they will go under where they need to go, and just kind of rest, and they just kind of fill in that spot right there. And here, oh, and bring down your feet so that you have access to the combiner ports, like that. And here is Elita 1 in her combined Gestalt mode. Just like this. Alright. Now, I'm going to pause at this moment, back up a little bit, and we'll combine her. So the directions call for Jazz and Moonracer and 2 of the Dinobots. Well, I'm not going to go through all that because I don't have all that. What I do have is Jazz and the airplane and 2 of the planes from Superion. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these feet here, and I like to combine them with the hands for the ones that they don't use. It just makes it far more stable. I mean, far more stable as a foot. And then we'll just stick this right up the tailpipe here for Jazz. I mean, look at that. That's just solid. We got this purple and teal and whatever guy here. Do the same thing. Stick that right there. Bring him out. Just like that right there. Okay. His arm fell off. Why would his arm fall off? Why do you want to do that for, man? Don't do that. Nothing good ever comes out of your arm falling off. Quit it. Man, you're just going to be persnickety, aren't you? There we go. You can be as persnickety as you want to be. Alright, so we take her, and it's just your standard connection, just like we've seen with Combiner Wars forever and a day for the last 3 years. And bam, she now has 2 legs. And I've already got, like I said, I took arms off of Superion, so they still got his gun. Let's see here. Pop down on there, and pop down. Come on, get on her. Get on her. Come on now. Just like that right. Just like that right there. So here she is in her combined Gestalt mode. Yeah. All right. So where's my ruler? In this mode, she is measuring in at tip to tip. I'd say that's 11 and a half. If I had to guesstimate, I'd say that's 11 and a half. Width wise, obviously it's going to measure, it's going to change from bot to bot, but in this mode I'd say it's about 9 inches. Depth, again, we're just kind of going through the motions here for this one. 5 inches. Alright. Articulation in this mode, the arms can do a full 360, although when you do that you kind of break things up inside here. So this may be one of those combiners that you put together and never mess with again. I know, don't be that way. Take note, folks, all I did was move the arm and the thing fell apart. Hey, Lord. Get back together there. There we go. Okay. Yep, all I did was mess with the arm and the thing fell apart. Just something to take note of. I really wish there was some way to secure this thing better, but if there is, it's sure not showing up. Okay, well, okay then. This thing is most definitively not the most stable combiner I own. Alright. There is no waist rotation, obviously. The soft ratchets, way too soft. And kick out. thigh rotation is the same. Knee is based on the combiner pin of the bot that you put together. Let's face it, this thing right here is pretty much a mess. You can throw the combination thingy in here however it sets. It does fit in there. I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, I really don't care. But it can go in there some way. Just not happily. I guess it's like this. There's a slot right there. Okay. And then you just kind of close it up over top of it. Alright. Let me... Oh, dear. These legs are not very good at all. Alright. Let's do some quick size comparisons. You need to stand up now and quit leaning. Alright, so size comparison wise, here it is with Dino King, and he's taller. He's a whole lot thinner, but you'll see him differently when I have my upgrade kit that's coming for him. Alright, let's see here. Here the combined mode is with Fancy Toys Galvatron, and there's not a whole lot of difference in between the two. I don't think I can get Devastator in there, but here it is next to Combiner Wars Devastator. Come on now, brother, what the hell's the matter with you? Stand. So you can see there's a significant size difference there. And here are Silverbolt and Elita 1 in their core combined mode. And I understand why some people would say they share some engineering. The legs, the way that they work together, the arms that form the legs, but even so, these things are very different. If they were the same mold at one point, then they have gone through several evolutions to get to this point right here, from here. So, yeah. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does the power of the Primes Elita 1 scale with Metroplex? And here you can see Elita 1 in her robot mode with Generations RC as a sense of scale in the hand of Metroplex. And here it is in plane mode in the hand of Metroplex. Final thoughts wise, what do I say about this thing? It is most definitively a Hasbro product. There's no question about it. It screams Hasbro, and it is what it is. The plastic quality is actually, it feels lighter than the Silverbolt does. The transformation is okay. A lot of times when I've tried to transform this thing, and I've done it a couple of times by the time I've done these final thoughts, they don't transform, they don't stay together as well. Some of the stickers are already peeling off of it, and I'm already considering a repro label set, if there is one. What to say about this thing? I paid $25 US for it, and I think this may be one of the ones that keeps me from buying future Hasbro products. I really wanted to like this thing. And it wasn't just because it was a female Transformer and we're all supposed to be happy that they're doing female Transformers or any of that. It's just, I'm looking at it based on its own merits. And I don't know what to do with it. It doesn't really have a place. It didn't really scale all that well with any of the Primes except for the Classics Prime. And the aesthetics are so very different between the two of them, I can't put it together. I know there's one additional prime that I have. Here is the Laser Optimus Prime, and while they scale together, even the plastic looks different. I mean, they don't have the right aesthetic either. So what do you do with this thing? Do you just buy it because you want to be, you know, proactive and pro-feminine and all this other stuff and have all the female Transformers? Or seriously, I'm not being sexist when I try to say this. I'm asking, what do we do with this thing? I don't know where to put it. It doesn't fit anything else that I have, and you've seen all the primes that I have. I've got quite a few. And yet none of them match this. What do I do with it? You know what's going to happen to it? It's going to go into a box. Yeah, it's going to go into a box. If anybody... unless somebody wants to buy it or something. If you're interested in buying it, send me an email or message me or something. And I don't normally sell stuff out of my collection, but I don't have a place for this. Hell, you buy that thing, I may throw in this damn piece of shit too. So, I'm not trying to sell stuff. Don't misunderstand what I'm doing here. Lately I've been just really dissatisfied with the way that Hasbro has been presenting their stuff, and I'm sorry, I just am. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I haven't ran off any subscribers by being honest here, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John. Operators are standing by.